everyone, I hope you're doing well. Um, it's a little bit late tonight, but I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and make a video. And I wanted to talk about um, a topic that I've been avoiding. I've been wanting to make this video, but at the same time wanting to avoid it because it's a topic that is really sad. And but you know, the topic is actually about suicide. And you know, suicide, there are probably 40,000 deaths every year in America, and they are actually suicide deaths every year right here in America. And you know, when people get to the point of thinking about suicide, it's because they've actually lost hope. You know, when people consider suicide, it's because they have no more hope. All right? They may think that there is no way out of a situation. They believe that they've exhausted every angle to the problem or problems that they're in, and they start thinking, I'm just going to end it. You know, I'm just going to get off of the world now. Just leave this life. Well, the thing is that I don't know if you've ever heard this old saying, but it's very true. And suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. And, you know, this time of year, there's a lot of people who attempt to end their lives. And there's a lot of people who actually succeed in it. And if you're one of those people considering suicide, I'm making this video for you. I don't want you to take your life. I don't want you to be thinking about this constantly. First of all, you're not alone in this life. You know, you do have family, you do have friends, you do have people, and even if you don't have that in your life, family or friends, there are plenty of people who will reach out to you to help you. And, you know, there's a suicide prevention phone number that you can call and get help through speaking to these people. They're volunteers, and they can get you the help that you need. Because if someone's in a state of mind where they're thinking about taking their own lives, you know, first of all, they're not thinking straight. They're not in reality at that time. And, you know, people who are considering doing such a thing, or even think, you know, just kind of rolling it around in their head, they need help right away. Not tomorrow, not 2 weeks from tomorrow. They need it now. And just because someone is thinking about taking their own life doesn't mean they're crazy. But it's really important to go and get the help. So if you're in that situation right now, I want you to call this phone number. It's right below this video. It's a National Suicide Prevention Hotline. And you call that and you'll get some help. Now, I'll pray for you as well. You know, I'll put in prayer requests for you all. And it would be completely anonymous. That's fine. You know, I won't use a person's real name. I'll be doing a prayer video here before too long. But getting back to the subject itself, you know, a suicide happened in my family. And it was a long, long time ago. And it happened to be my very own sister. I only had one sister, and she happened to be my best friend. And in fact, she was a lot like a mother to me as well. She was 10 years older. And you know, she had depression, and she was getting some help at the time, but she, you know, we got her some help, and she was suicidal at this particular time, and we got her some help, and we had her 4 more years after she had attempted to take her own life. And I thank God for those 4 extra years. Well, one night I came home, and as a matter of fact, it was in December, and I got a phone call from my niece, and she told me she had some bad news to tell me. And I said, well, how bad is it? And she says, it's really bad. And then she told me that her mom had committed suicide. And it was devastating, you know? It was just devastating. Now, this video isn't about me and how I responded to it, but, you know, had my sister taken a different choice, she'd still be here today. But her taking her life affected the family and friends so much that, you know, it changed everybody's life, not just hers. It ended her life. And the people, you know, the family and the friends left behind, we had a lifetime to deal with that situation. So definitely suicide is not the answer, ever. So I want to encourage you, if you are considering it, rolling that thought under your tongue and making plans, you definitely need to call a prevention hotline or contact your family or some friends, but definitely get some counseling, because there's a lot of help out there, and there's even free help. But remember, this is your life. This isn't a, you know, this isn't a joke. It's your life. And God values your life. Family and friends value your life, whether or not you do or not. Yeah, but you know, depression is a lot like, severe depression is sort of like, you know, when you get a pair of sunglasses and it's super bright outside and you put them on, then it's a lot easier to handle that bright light, because it puts it into perspective. You know, it calms down, it tones down that bright light that's hurting your eyes. Well, depression can be like that. I'm starting to yawn. Sorry. Be like that. I mean, when you get the help you need, the counseling, some people have to have medication. I'm not against medication. Sometimes it's necessary. And it's not just because you're you're negative or what have you. There's such a thing as having a chemical imbalance in the brain that causes depression. So there are many, many ways to help depression. And if a person needs medication, oftentimes it will take perhaps a couple of different types of medicine to find the right one for that individual, or most definitely the right dosage. I mean, it takes time for it to work. But it's very treatable, very, very treatable. So for heaven's sakes, if you are watching this video and you're contemplating taking your own life, don't do it. Get some help. Call this number below and start the ball rolling. Contact a family member or friends. Definitely, one way or the other, get some counseling, okay? I really care about you guys, and I just know this time of year brings a lot of people down, and some people choose to give up or decide to give up. I'm just here to encourage you not to do that sort of thing, okay? I'll probably have to make another follow-up video, but we're here on this earth to encourage one another. We're here on this earth to love one another. And, we're here to share each other's burdens in life. And I most certainly am here and care for you. And I'm not the only one who cares. God cares about you too, and He loves you. I want you to keep that in mind during this Christmas season. I don't know if you see that tiny little Christmas tree in the back there, but we've got another week before Christmas gets here. And I want you to enjoy your life. These difficult times are temporary. They are not permanent. And things change. And situations change. So keep that in mind. And if you need prayer or anything like that, leave the information in the box below, and I will definitely be getting in contact with you. All right? I love you all. Be blessed. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.